What's up, what's up, what's up? So, as soon as I hit record, the air conditioner comes on because Spirit loves me. So, welcome to today's pick a card reading. Today we're looking at what your blockages are. And when we're talking about blockages, this can be in love, this can be in life, this can be in your manifestations, whatever it is you're working on that you feel like you might have some blockages in, or you know what, sometimes, or not even sometimes, there are blockages. You know what, it's life, right? We have blockages that we have to deal with. So I have 3 piles for you guys to choose from today. We have the, what is this? I think it's Adventurine. Girl, I swear I'm gonna remember what these freaking crystals are. I know what they are. I'm just, y'all. Alright, so we got this Adventurine pyramid, okay, for pile number 1. And then we have this, oh my god, opalite, right? Opalite star for pile number 2, and then this tiger's eye for pile number 3. So meditate over your piles, and I will meet you at your timestamps. Alright, pile number 1, what's up? Welcome to your reading. So today we're looking at what your blockages might be, and that's whatever blockages in whatever area in your life. We left it up to Spirit today. I have 2 oracle cards for your blockages, and then it was supposed to be 2 oracle cards for advice, but you got extras. Are we in frame? Nah, B. Okay. So we'll be looking at blockages, advice, and we'll be pulling tarot cards. Okay? Let me pull this back a little bit. Okay. So your first blockage, oh girl, or boy, we have Lilith. Okay. And I'm saying that because if you don't know who Lilith is, I try not to speak on things I don't know too much about, so I know a little bit about Lilith, okay? Lilith is the, I guess, woman who was chosen to be Adam's partner originally in the story of Adam and Eve. However, when Lilith found out that she was going to have to be tied to a man, okay, she was like, no, F that shit, I'd rather do my own thing. And Spirit was like, okay, cool. So that's Lilith, right? So she's gangster as F. She's the shit. And the reason why I say oh girl is because in my birth chart, my Lilith is out of control. It's like I have the craziest Lilith placement possible. I believe it's Sagittarius. So what that is your card, okay? That's why I said girl, because I understand that shit more than anybody else. So when your Lilith is out of control, right, we're looking at hunger, animalism, and instinct, and that can be sexually, okay, or that can be in any area in your life. Alright, but we'll pull more cards, or we'll take a look at everything else to see what that is. But if it's Lilith, it's probably having to do with your sex life. So let's see. Connection. Yep. We've got connection here. So before I go into this, I want to pull some tarot and see what direction that could be in. Because it could go in either direction, really. Either you could be feeling blocked in your adult life, right? You could be feeling like you want to go out and have more fun experiences, but due to, quarantine or whatever, you can't do that. Or you might feel like, you want to have these experiences, but you want to have them with someone that you have a connection with. So it might be something that, it's something that's like just for fun, really. Oopsies. But at the same time, you still want to have that connection, right? The other way that this could go, that I'm seeing, is in the opposite direction. So you could be using intimate experiences to connect with others, and that is not conducive to you. But before I get into that, we'll pull some tarot and see which direction, because it could go either way, and it might be messages for both. Spirit, which tarot deck am I using, please? Okay. So we're going to be using the Tarot of the Divine for you. Oopsies, that was not a good shuffle. Spirit, what blockages is pile 1 facing right now? What main blockages is pile 1 facing right now in connection to Lilith and their connection? Spirit, what blockages? Thank you. Interesting, we have the Tower. What blockages is pile 1 facing right now, Spirit? We have the Lovers, yeah, okay. What blockages? 10 of Cups. Blockages pile 1 facing. The Chariot, yeah, okay. And the Page of Swords, okay, yeah. And then on the back of the deck we have the Emperor. Pile 1. I need to ooh, my bad, hitting the microphone. I need to preface this by saying I'm not like those other tarot channels. I'm not going to spin this in any type of direction to try and get views. If I see something, I'm going to tell it how it is. Okay. So if you're not ready to hear anything, I recommend clicking off right now. Otherwise, if you're somebody that came here to grow and learn about yourself, well, stay tuned. Okay. Pile 1. Spirit is saying here, I see that you want your 10 of Cups, right? You want your happy family. You want true love that lasts a lifetime and that is so happy it puts you over the moon, right? That's amazing. Like not everybody wants that, but That's an amazing thing to want, right? You want your Ten of Cups, you want the Lovers, okay? Spirit is saying that what is blocking you from getting to this is that with the Tower and the Chariot, you know, and Lilith and connection here, you're rushing into these relationships way too quickly, and in turn, you're really setting yourself up for failure here. You know, there's absolutely nothing wrong whatsoever with wanting fun, intimate experiences. Trust me, okay? Nothing wrong with that. But when we're looking for a lifelong partner, the criteria is different, right? So the expectations need to be different. If we're looking for a partner, we need to put ourselves in the positions where we attract a lifelong partner. If we're putting ourselves in the positions to have these casual, intimate experiences, we cannot expect a lifelong relationship to come out of that. We just can't. Okay, like, especially when it's with people that we barely know, or if it's, you know, maybe somebody that we've known for a long time and there was like a slip up or something, right? We can't expect lifelong true happiness to form out of something so quick and sudden that has no foundation. Because that's what this Tower moment is all about, right? The Tower card talks about a tower that is not built on a solid foundation. So when this storm happens and it gets struck by lightning, the tower collapses. Whereas if it was a sturdy tower, a sturdy castle, it'd be able to weather a storm, right? So if you were to have this type of a situation with somebody where, you know, you have a solid foundation with them, a little bit of thunder and lightning isn't going to destroy the house, right? You know, it's okay. It really is okay. There's no reason, you know, I'm all about embracing your femininity, and exploring, you know, the fun things that come along with that, right? But you know, I'm not saying that strong connections and relationships can't form out of these tower moments, out of these tower chariot type of moments, okay? You can totally have that, right? How many times have you heard of people meeting on Tinder right? And then they get married freaking like 2 years later, okay? The thing about those types of relationships is the reason why they tend to work is because in the beginning, those two people didn't really take it that seriously, okay? It was like they met with terms up front, and both of those terms worked for them. They showed up as who they were. You know, they weren't hiding anything. They said, "Hi, I'm so and so, right? This is what I want. This is what I'm into." Okay. So, and it was like, it's more of a friendship type of dynamic where there's also some intimacy involved, right? And then it's like, okay, you see this person once a month, every 2 weeks, or whatever, however often you want to see this person. Over time, something might start to build up, right? But in the beginning, and for a long time, it can be casual. And when I say a long time, I mean like, you know, people keep casual, intimate relationships for like a year, 2 years. You don't, like, it doesn't have to be anything, right? And I'm not saying that that's what it has to be. Some people do it for like, 2 months, 5 months. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. But there has to be, a natural progression of things. And if you're putting yourself out there for someone, you have to make sure that that person respects you. You have to make sure that they respect your time, your effort, your energy, okay? And you have to be with somebody who's willing to at least meet you halfway. If not, be willing to I want to be real with you. If you're just gonna be having like casual whatever with whoever, get you someone who puts you on a pedestal. Like, do not do not lower yourself for nobody. At the very least, somebody who's 50-50, if not somebody who worships you, who wants to do this, that, and the third, who doesn't really, isn't really interested in themselves, that they want to make sure that you're taken care of, that type of thing, okay? Because I see that, you're just not being taken care of by the people that you choose to share yourself with, and that's not fair to you, and that's not a good way to feel, And there's nothing wrong with wanting to share yourself with somebody, but do it with somebody that you know will treat you right. And that's, they'll show you up front, somebody who's a gentleman. Like, all right, let's just say you go, what the hell am I even giving advice on right now? Okay, so let's just say you go out on a Tinder date, right? Bare minimum, this person should take you out, or I don't know who I'm talking to. I try to keep these readings non-gendered, but let's say I'm talking to the ladies, okay? And this is ladies that like men, okay? And at the very, very least, my ladies, okay? Get you someone to take you out to dinner, all right? Not coffee, not drinks, not the bowling alley, not fucking paint and sip, okay? No. Somebody's gonna take you out to a sit-down dinner. You're gonna have appetizers, you're gonna have drinks, you're gonna have a dinner, you're gonna have dessert, okay? And then after that, this person's gonna offer to take you somewhere else. You're gonna go to a museum, then you can go to paint and sip, right? But at the very least, you're gonna start off with dinner. You're gonna have an evening with this person, okay? You're not just gonna meet up at this person's house. You're not just gonna go out for one drink and see if you like this person. You're not gonna meet up for coffee at fucking before work and then meet them up after work. Like, no, okay? Get you someone who can afford to take you out to a fancy restaurant, who wouldn't bat a fucking eyelash at it, okay? That's the type of person that you can put yourself out to, because that's the type of person that's going to treat you right, okay? Because they came at you very right from the beginning. Oof, yeah, and that's what this Emperor card is talking about. Wasn't going to get into advice just yet, but I guess we will now. I guess we will now. I could talk about that all day. I really could. What did Spirit bring me here for? I don't know. I'm just the messenger. Okay, let's look at your advice. We got Treasure Island. Yeah. See, so your body is a treasure, honey. Like you, your love, your time, your energy, that is a treasure. And it's something that you should keep sacred, right? And if you want to share it with somebody, make sure you share it with somebody that it's worth sharing with. Okay? Like I heard somebody say it. I don't know who said it, and I wish I could remember, but it was definitely from a different tarot reader on YouTube here. And they were saying, you know, a diamond doesn't have to do anything, right? All the diamond has to do is wait for the person who can afford it to come along. A diamond doesn't lower itself for anybody. It doesn't do anything. It sits there and it just sparkles and it is beautiful and it's protected, right? It's protected by, it's in a glass case, right? And it's protected by the seller, and it's protected by like an armory system, right? And if anybody broke into the jewelry store, like freaking the cops would be deployed immediately, like that type of thing. Like that's how you should look at it. And like again, there's absolutely nothing wrong with wanting to share yourself, but make sure that it's with somebody who respects you, your body, your energy, your time, okay? You don't want anybody who's going to meet you up late anywhere, that type of business. Like, no. No, if somebody stands you up once, somebody's late once, don't ever see that person again. They don't respect your time, they don't respect you, they don't respect your effort, your energy, okay? The Cosmic Heart. Devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. And then we have, I remember, soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. Sorry about that. I had to pause it for a few seconds. Okay, so Cosmic Heart and I remember. So what Spirit is asking you to do here with the Cosmic Heart is to develop some type of a meditative practice. You can sit down and meditate, or some people find, well, not some people find, but art is very meditative sometimes if you just paint, or sculpting is a lot of fun, can be very relaxing. Gardening, something like that. And through these meditations, Spirit is wanting to send you downloads. And these downloads are really going to help heal your heart. Okay. not only is Spirit going to send you downloads, but through these meditative practices, you're going to remember past lives where you did have good relationships. Because I'm sensing that, you haven't had any good romantic relationships or any good relationship role models in your life, be it from friends, family, that type of thing. You came to this life, we choose the lives that we're going to have before we come here. I know that's hard and triggering for people to hear. And we all have free will, but we choose the circumstances that we're born into. And the reason why we choose these circumstances is because there are lessons that we wish to learn. Sometimes those lessons are about ourselves, and sometimes those lessons are what can we teach others, right? Sometimes we come here to learn things about ourselves, sometimes we come to life to teach other people. Through these sacred practices, not only are you going to receive your downloads, Spirit's also going to work on healing your heart. And you're going to remember why it is you came here and what it is you wanted to learn. And that information is going to put all of this into perspective. And I'm seeing that is going to be the key that unlocks your heart and your mind and helps you to move forward and away from these patterns that blocks you. That keeps you tied into these states where you don't feel free, where you feel trapped, where you get into these situations with these people that just don't treat you the way that you deserve to be treated, and it's a drain on your energy, right? Through meditation, you'll remember these lessons that you came here to learn. This here is a major part of your lesson that you were meant to learn. And then that'll open up your heart. And once your heart is open, then you can call forth your 10 of Cups. Okay, pile 3. Alright, that's all I have for you. Thank you for letting me read your cards. I hope that made sense. Sometimes I'm not sure if I'm making sense or not when I'm channeling. But yeah, I hope that made sense. I hope everything came out correct and in English. Let me know how that resonated with you. If you like my content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Again, I want to hear how this resonates with you. I know this is like a weird subject, and I don't know exactly how YouTube feels about talking about it. Um, so, yeah, let me know how this resonates with you. And yeah, thank you for letting me read your cards, pal. One, bless. I hope to see y'all again soon. Take care. Alright, what's up, pile 2? Welcome to your reading. So today we're looking at what blockages you might be experiencing and the guidance from spirit on how to move forward. And when we talk about blockages, we're talking about anything. And I'm kind of leaving it up to spirit as to what that might be. You know, if that's in love, what are your blockages in love, in finance, in school maybe, or, you know, whatever it might be. Maybe you're trying to manifest something. We'll see. So these two are going to be your blockages, and then the following cards are going to be your guidance, and then we'll shuffle the tarot on camera. For you, pile 2, it took me a while to shuffle your cards because I was only trying to get one of each, right? But Spirit was arguing with me and kept trying to give me more of the starseed ones. I kept getting 2 and 2 and 2, and I kept getting irritated and putting them back. And I decided I was going to do it one more time, and Spirit gave me 3. So, y'all got 3. Let's see. Let's see how this goes. It's going to be a long-ass reading. Pile 1, this reading was like 30 minutes. I thought this was going to be a quick one. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, so first, we're looking at Jean. Why was that so hard for me to read? Jesus. Oh my god. Jean, right? Jean the maid? I wanted to say Jeanne. Jean the maid, guardian of saints. Humility, disillusionment, and champion. That's interesting. So I've never gotten this card before. I'm going to read this one from the book. Hi everyone, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay. So, can you all see that? Barely. Jean the maid, guardian of saints. The shepherd of lost souls in Sheol. Jean was a noble and pious hero in life. So this deck is the the Mausolea Oracle of Souls deck, by the way. It's a very interesting deck. I love it. Okay. I was going to explain it to you. It doesn't really matter. It's a kind of creepy sounding deck, but it's not a creepy deck at all. Okay. So, she's a shepherd of lost souls in Sheol. Jean was a noble and pious hero in life. Martyred for her trouble, she prefers to avoid the politics and machinations of Mausolea on the whole, serving instead those who need her help and who cannot help themselves. Jean demonstrates the world-weariness of those who have given as much as they can, that it can be wise to eschew the larger, more cynical conflicts for doing real, tangible good in a local way. A champion does not require a global stage. Domains humility, disillusionment, champion. So what this is telling me is that you, pile 2, are way too giving of yourself to the detriment of your own self, of your own health, of your own well-being. You love so deeply and care so deeply for others that you suffer. You suffer for it. Strength. Yeah. So what I'm getting here is that You feel like you need to be strong for other people. You feel like you know that other people rely on you, and if they didn't have you, well, how could they get through it? You know, how could they possibly, you know, if X, Y, and Z didn't have you to talk to about this, if they couldn't unload all their crap onto you, if you weren't there to do this for them, if you couldn't go and do that for them, how could they possibly get through it, right? It's not your responsibility to carry everybody. It's not your responsibility to bear everybody's load, to carry everybody's cross, okay? Let people carry their own crosses. You are such this beautiful, radiant being, full of light and love and hope, and you're so pure, and you're such this gracious, giving soul that deserves to be beautiful and deserves to shine and deserves to be gracious and giving. But to people who aren't attached to you, who aren't taxing on your body, who aren't taxing on your strength, who aren't taxing on your character, because I'm seeing that when you're giving of yourself at this level to these people, your character suffers in other areas of your life. You're not displaying your best self to people whom you're not as close to, because you don't have the strength or the energy to show up for those people, because you put all your strength and energy into the people that you love, which can be an admirable trait, but you need to take care of yourself. You need to put yourself first. If you don't take care of yourself, how can you take care of anybody else, right? Like what they say on the airplane, right? You put your own mask on first before you put somebody else's mask on, okay? Even if it's your kids. Even if it's your kid, okay? You have to secure your oxygen mask first before you can help anybody else, because if you can't breathe, if you're not alive, how in the hell can you show up for anybody else? How in the hell can you take care of anybody else if you can't take care of yourself, right? You deserve to take care of yourself. You deserve to love yourself. You're beautiful, and all these people love you, right? You deserve to love yourself the way that you love other people. At the very least. At the very, very least. Let's pull some tarot. Sorry, I'm just gonna adjust this a little bit. Oh god. Oh, there's my dinner. You didn't see that. You didn't see my french fries. No, Spirit, how you do me like that? Shit, I'm so sorry. This is probably making y'all sick. Just trying to get more space on here. There we go. Okay. What tarot? Spirit, thank you. Okay. So we're going to take a look at the tarot and see what the tarot has to say about this. I don't know. I was able to get a lot off of the oracles. Spirit, what are these blockages for pile 2, please? What about these blockages for pile 2? What are these blockages, Spirit, please, for pile 2? Interesting. So the 2 of Wands and 2 of Pentacles came out. Three of Pentacles. The Chariot. Oof, Spirit, that's way too much. I'm gonna keep the Eight of Cups. Oh, fine, and the Queen of Wands. I'll keep the Queen of Wands also. Deal, Spirit. Okay. So yeah, so what I'm seeing is because you're spending so much time trying to juggle all your responsibilities and all these other people and all their needs, you don't have time to put into your own projects. You're not investing into yourself, right? And there are things that have gotten neglected because of that. You know, there were choices that you had to make with regards to either maybe work, finance, hobbies, something important to you that you really cared about that you didn't make, that you weren't able to take the next step forward with because you were too busy helping these other people with their crap. Sorry, no offense. Like, and it's like, there were projects that you put on hold to help these people, and it wasn't fair. It's not fair to you at all. It's really not. You know, how many times, if you called on these people, right? Think about it. If you were in the situation where you needed these people, would they do half of what you did for them? No, they wouldn't, right? That's not saying that they're bad people or that you're doing too much. It's just that you're investing your energy into the wrong things right now. All that energy that you're putting forward, you should be putting into yourself, okay? So Spirit's asking you to walk away. Walk away from the things that don't serve you. This situation does not serve you anymore, okay? And pour into your own cup. Be the Queen of Wands. Be this beautiful, abundant, excited, passionate person. Be passionate about taking care of yourself, okay? Put passion into your creative projects. Is that what it is? You have some creative projects going on? Maybe you're starting a business, right? Maybe you're a content creator, something like that. Put your energy into your works and let these people sort their own ish out. Okay? Let's take a look at advice. Yin. Yeah, exactly. So the yin principle is the feminine principle of receptivity, right? So when we look at the aspects of yin and yang, yang is about action, creation, right? Yang is action oriented. That's what you are being. So in order to balance out our yang energy, we have to call in yin. And Spirit is asking you to be receptive, okay? So what does that mean? That means we receive our blessings. We don't have to exert ourselves into other people, okay? We just receive the abundance from Spirit. Let me read from the book and see if I feel like I'm missing something here. Yin, the feminine principle of receptivity, letting someone else make the first move, right? Because that's you. You're always putting yourself forward and helping other people in their lives. Let somebody else do it, okay? Let somebody else take care of themselves, and let somebody else come in and take care of you. Gathering information and taking in cues. The art of conscious allowing. This is a time of calculated receptivity as you gracefully await what is coming to you, ready to accept it when it appears. Yin does not involve frozen dreams or even resting, but rather consciously allowing things to flow to you, poised to receive the bounty that will be made available to you. It implies sensitivity as you alertly study the actions of others and contemplate how they will affect you and yours. Remember, you must make space for miracles to appear. That's what it is. That's what we were missing. Be the shaped, not the shaper. There we go. And you will see how quickly your dreams manifest. Yeah, so Spirit was saying, you're doing too much for other people, straight up. Like, be the shaped, not the shaper. You have to make space for miracles to appear. So you have to make space for Spirit to show up in your life. You have to make space for other people to show up in your life. You can't be the one who's always helping other people. You have to let people come in and help you, as hard as that is. I know it. Trust me, I'm the last person to ask anybody for help. Okay, we got Star Keeper, Cosmic Ancestors, seed the light by staying grounded. A new earth, it's happening. Keep holding the vision. And the great severing, yeah. Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. Let's bring these forward. Cosmic Ancestor. See the light by staying grounded. Starkeeper card. A new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. Great severing. Okay, so starting with this great severing card, Spirit is asking you, like, straight up, some of these people, you need to cut them out of your life. Some of them, they're doing you no good. They're toxic. They're energy vampires. They're here to drain you. They will not serve you. So it's time to cut them out. Other people, you know, they don't need to be cut out, but learn when it's time to cut ties, right? Like, for example, like, there are times when, like, I have a friend, okay, that I love very much. This person's been my friend for a very long time. But this person refuses to grow and see how they might be hurting other people and how their actions towards themselves hurt other people. Okay? And there are times when I need to distance myself from that person for my own good. Okay? And it's not to say that I don't love them, that I won't ever spend any more time with them. It's just like, I cannot expose myself to that much negativity. It's not healthy. I have my own dreams and manifestations and things in my life, you know. I cannot be abundant and happy and prosperous with someone who is always trying to tear me down and take away from me. And I'm not saying that they're like trying to tear me down, but it's like, some people can't stand to see you win, right? And that's the type of people that you're dealing with. It's like, they can't stand to see you happy. They can't stand to see you shine, okay? And it's like, it's not even because of you necessarily, but it's because of whatever crap that is going on in their lives. They're refusing to fix it. That's why they're calling on you to come in and help them. That's why they're so reliant on you to come and fix them. You cannot fix their problems for them, okay? That's something that they have to do for themselves. Straight up. So sometimes we need to put distance between the people that we love so that they can take time to reflect on their actions and see how that might be hurting other people. We have Siècle Kipper. See the light by staying grounded. It's happening, keep holding. Vision, new earth. And so, whatever it is that you've been working it on, whatever it is you've been manifesting, it's happening, okay? It'll all come to fruition as soon as you clear the stuff out of your life. And it's like, you've already done the work. This is already coming to you. But this is a hindrance to it, okay? You can't miss this manifestation. You cannot miss it. It's coming to you. It's already on the way, right? The dominoes are already tipped. The first domino already fell. You're just waiting for the rest of them to catch up. But it would go a lot faster if this was out of the way, right? And then with the Siècle Kipper, see the light by staying grounded. That's what it's trying to tell you. Like, the more grounded you are, the more you'll see how this energy doesn't serve you, and you'll see exactly what the right steps are that you need to take to move forward. Because I see that you do know what you need to do to manifest whatever it is that you're working on. You understand how manifestation works. You understand how the law of attraction works. It's just you love your friends, your family, your community so much, and you're just so giving to them that you and everything that you want to happen for you gets pushed to the side. And Spirit's saying that you have a great mission to put forward into this world. You have a great message to put forward into this world. And it's time that you do that. Don't let these people hold you back. It's time to start taking care of yourself and pouring into your own cup, being receptive, right? Letting the I was going to say abundance. Abundance flow to you. I was going to say abundance and beauty, and it came out, okay, yeah, alright. Let abundance and beauty flow to you, okay? And this, whatever it is you're working on, it's going to work out, okay? But you don't need these people adding stress into your life. Take care of yourself. Alright. That's all I'm seeing for you, pile number 2. Thank you very much for letting me read your cards. I hope that this was helpful for you. If you liked my content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you again for watching my video and letting me read your cards, and I hope to see you all next time. Take care. Alright, pile number 3, welcome to your reading. Today we're looking at your blockages. So that can be in anything. That can be in love, in finances, in manifestations, whatever it is you're trying to manifest. What is blocking you? So I pulled 2 oracles for your blockages, and these will be your advice cards. Did you get 2? Oh, okay. I thought you guys had an extra one for some reason. Okay, perfect. Excellent. Okay. So first oh my gosh. Eshkigal girl. This is that. If you know this name, it's that. Ereshkigal. Queen of Shadows. Wrath, instability, suspicion. Nurture. Interesting. So I'm going to read this one out of the book. I've never gotten her before either. Very interesting. Okay. So before I start reading this is the Mausolea Oracle of Souls deck. We got, can you see it? Okay. Ereshkigal, yes. The goddess of death and the ruler of Urkala. She shares her power with her consort Nurgle, a shadowy figure of questionable motives. She can be quick to violent storms of anger, particularly as concerns the encroachment of demonic corrupt beings upon the border of her realm. Ereshkigal demonstrates a leader who does not have full awareness or control over what occurs in their domain, and serves as a warning to look closer at those to whom one has delegated responsibility. Are they holding up their end of the bargain? Is a display of anger truly the correct response? Interesting. So the fact that we have this card next to nurture, what this is telling me, pile 3, is that, and I had to give this warning in another pile, and maybe I should have given it to the other pile too, but this tarot channel and me in general, like, I'm not the type of person that will beat around the bush and sugarcoat something. If I see something in the cards, I'm going to tell it how it is. I'm going to say it how I see it. My intention for this channel and my readings is for you to learn something about yourself, and hopefully to use that to make improvements in your life however you might see fit, right? And in order to do that, we might have to face some things that, well, we have to face things that we have a hard time with, or things that we don't want to face, right? That's the only way we can really grow and change, is if we face the things that we don't want to face. Like tower moments, right? If you know a little bit about tarot, the tower card looks scary. I love the tarot card because Oops, I love the Tower card. Because that means we're getting rid of something that doesn't serve me and replacing it with something much better that can stand, right? A lot of people get triggered by the Tower card because they think it's scary. In reality, it's necessary for good things to take place. So what I'm about to say might sound scary or rude, but it is necessary for change to take place, right? So what I'm seeing here, pile 3, is that you might be prone to mood swings. You might be prone to letting your temper get the best of you, right? I understand that. Trust me, okay? I have had so many anger issues that I've had to deal with. With this Wrath and Nurture card here, what I'm seeing is that you're, by nature, you're naturally more of a nurturing person, right? You're more of a caring sweetheart. But every now and then, there's somebody who comes and tries you, right? There's always got to be somebody out here trying you in these streets, okay? And I get that. I really do. Okay? But it's like the saying, how you treat me is your karma, and how I respond is mine. Okay? So there's always going to be people out here trying you, okay? It's your responsibility to represent yourself in the way that you want other people to see you, right? It's your responsibility to have metered reactions. And that's not even true. Like I said, it's your responsibility to react in the way that you want people to see it. Like, if you don't want to be the type of person that has metered reactions, if you want to fly off the handle and you want somebody to see you that way as somebody who just has the tendency to go off, then you can react that way, right? You can just run your mouth and let everybody just think that you're a loose cannon, right? But you don't like that, right? If you liked that, it wouldn't be a blockage of yours, right? That's something that you want to change. You know that your mouth can be a little bit reckless. You know you have a tendency to maybe go off the handle every now and then, right? What I'm seeing here is that this was like a deep inner child wound. So you might want to Google some inner child healing and start that process. I could go on for hours about inner child work. I'll maybe do a video about that one day, but look up inner child work, and take some steps on getting started with doing that. And you'll learn how to kind of work through those triggers and find out what they mean for you. Yeah, let's shuffle some tarot. Which tarot deck, Spirit? Okay, we're going to be using the Modern Witch Tarot for you. What are pile 3's blockages, please, Spirit? Tell me please about block 3, girl. Tell me about pile 3's blockages, please, Spirit. One of these days I'm gonna learn how to shuffle these freaking cards. Pile 3's blockages, please, Spirit. Please tell me. Tell me why. Sorry. Pile 3's blockages, please, Spirit. What are pile 3's blockages? Got the 9 of Wands. Pile 3's blockages, please. Hanged Man. Or the Hanged One, excuse me. Pile 3's blockages, please, Spirit. Yeah. 3 of Swords, that's that inner child wound I was talking about. Pile 3's blockages, please, Spirit. Pile 3's blockages with the Page of Wands. Pile 3's blockages, please. The World. In the back of the deck we have the 2 of Wands. Yeah. Pile 3. You're very defensive. You're very defensive due to this inner child wound, this heart chakra healing that needs to take place. There's a cycle in your life that has not closed, or it has closed. I'm sensing that you haven't had to deal with it for a long time, many years maybe, but it's a pain that you carry around with you inside of your heart. And it's something that needs to be released in order for you to move forward, and in order for you to not have such explosive responses when you get triggered, right? Something about not wanting to take a look inside, not wanting to see things from a different perspective. It's really important that you take the time out to stop and view your past experiences from the most neutral point of view that you possibly can. And then you can gain new insights from those situations and learn new lessons. When we're facing the world from this standpoint, from this 9 of Wands energy, it's like we're always ready for somebody to come in and strike, right? We're always ready for the attack. We're always waiting for somebody to come in and attack us when we're living in this 9 of Wands energy, right? This isn't a healthy place to approach life from, right? You can't be so defensive and on guard in every little situation. Not every stranger is out to get you, Sometimes the person on the street that stops you to ask you for directions really is just lost and asking you for directions. You don't have to fear everything and everyone. And not every thing requires such an explosive response or reaction. But it's hard to see It's hard to see that when we're coming from such a defensive point of view all the time. We have to let our guards down, right? Ooh, let's look at the advice from Spirit. We got higher power. We got higher power and loosen your grip, my friend. Yes, loosen your grip and trust in Spirit. Oh yeah, oh my gosh, that's what it says, right? Let God in. Coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. So Spirit is saying that they are with you. They are with you on this journey. They have been with you on this journey from day one. You know, they were with you before life was breathed upon you, right? And they'll be with you throughout all eternity. So they're asking you to let go, loosen your grip, let God in, let Spirit in to help you with this. The more you open up your mind and heart to Spirit, you'll be able to see how these reactions don't serve you. And not only that, but you get kind of a little bit more time in between these reactions. Just like a story about myself. So I really did have huge anger issues, and just like you, like I was living in this Nine of Wands. I was defensive as hell, reactive as hell. Everybody was my enemy, and everybody was out to get me. You know, if you weren't here serving me, you worked against me, type of thing, right? And it wasn't until I really, really let my guards down and started trying to actively see things from a new perspective and letting Spirit be my guide, that the need to react just wasn't there anymore, because I wasn't in this energy. And it's like because I wasn't in this energy anymore, because I was in this hanging perspective, I was letting life happen, and I was examining everything from a neutral standpoint. I was able to observe my previous wounds that were holding me back, okay, and work through them in a way that was able to serve me. And then the next time I had triggers, there was a kind of like a delay in time, right? Because time is relative. Time isn't really something that exists. That's why sometimes 1 second can feel like an hour, and sometimes 1 hour can feel like a second, right? So once I was able to work through all this stuff, the next time I got triggered, there was time all of a sudden, right? Not only was there time, but I wasn't immediately in this energy. I was in this energy. I was in this neutral standpoint. And that gave me time to understand not even understand. It was just like, I knew that whatever my initial reaction would have been prior to working through it no longer served me. It was like, I can't react the way that I would have before. That's silly. That's ridiculous. Okay, let me use this time now with Spirit to figure out a new way how to react, right? What is the best way for me to react in this situation? What is going to be the highest good in this situation, right? And then you come back to reality and you can go, oh, okay, so this is how I want to move forward with this, right? Yeah, loosen your grip, let God in, let Spirit in. And they will help you work through this stuff that's keeping you stuck into these old cycles, and make it so that we close out these cycles for good, right? Okay, that's all I'm seeing for you, pile number 3. I hope that was helpful for you. I hope that wasn't too difficult to listen to. No, it's a touchy subject. Thank you very much for letting me read your cards. If you liked my content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you guys have a good rest of your night, morning, day, week, whatever it is for you right now. And I hope to see y'all soon. Take care.